As you begin the book of Exodus, and you begin to see what was unfolding there in Egypt as the Israelites had grown and Pharaoh and the Egyptians had put the Israelites into slavery. He had ordered for all the man-child to be killed, and you know the story of Moses and how his mom put him in a little basket, floating him in the river. And Pharaoh's daughter saw him, and she took him home to the palace to raise as her own. Well, Moses, being an Israelite, saw the oppression of his people while he was out. And in Exodus chapter 2, you read that story where he saw one of the Egyptians beating one of the Hebrew slaves. And he looked around and no one could see and no one was there. And he went over and he killed the Egyptian and buried him in the sand. Well, you know, the very next day he saw two Hebrews fighting each other, and he came and challenged them, why are you doing this? And they said, are you going to kill me like you did the Egyptian? Moses had to run for his life. So here's the thing I want to bring to us out of that encounter and that challenge that was there in the scriptures, and as we watch Moses' life. See, God was very well aware of the plight of his people, and he, way back, if you remember the covenant that he spoke with Abraham and then Isaac and then Jacob, who would become Israel, had said his people would be enslaved for 400 years, but that he would bring them out. And while they did not really look for that answer the way they should have, God was going to make a way out. Moses, seeing the oppression of his people, being a deliverer, decided to take matters in his own hand and try and fix a problem, but it was in such a small way and such a little impact that it actually cost him big time. And so as I think about that, and I think, you know, God had a plan of redemption that was actually going to set them free and do something significant. And the funny part about this, which not really funny, but the fact is that Moses, who was willing to go and kill someone to deliver one, was unwilling to go back to deliver all. In his flesh, he reacted in the moment as a redeemer. But then as God challenged him to say, I'm going to use you to be the redeemer of my people, he was very hesitant, made all kinds of excuses. Two things I want to bring to you today. Don't get ahead of God. Don't try and fix situations or create ways for you to do his work. Follow his lead. Let the Holy Spirit be the one that shows you who, what, where, and when. There is a time to share your story. There is someone that God is attempting to redeem through your life. We can either create chaos and problems because we're trying to force the issue, or we can follow the Holy Spirit's lead and actually make an impact, which is what God's all about. So today I want to challenge you to be sensitive to the Holy Spirit. Don't get in front of God. Don't try and do his work for him. Be used by him as we live our lives of faith, and we are the church.
Thank you so much for checking out today's Be the Church devotional. No matter where you are, we hope you'll be inspired and know that you are a part of the CFF family. If you enjoy the ministry of our church, you can help us get messages like this out by sharing these videos with your friends and family. You can also help us financially by visiting our website, cfftucson.com, and click on Give, or by visiting our CFF app. It's quick, easy, and secure. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel and don't forget to click on the little bell icon to get notifications of our new videos. Now go and be the church.